Mount St. Helens Yoga for Mom. Bring your feet hip-width apart. Raise your arms above your head and bring your hands down to prayer position. Take this moment to close your eyes, ground yourself, and feel how your body feels today in this moment. Stabilize your left leg and bring your right leg up to come into tree pose. You can bring your foot to your quad or to your lower shin. Try not to rest your foot directly on your knee. Here in tree pose, you can challenge yourself to balance. For extra challenge, bring your hands above your head. For an even extra challenge, look up to the sky. Try to balance here by focusing on one point in the room that's not moving in front of you. Balancing postures are a way to practice centering and grounding ourselves. Use your hand to gently release your foot. We'll raise our arms by our side in what's called mountain pose to rest in between, and then bring our arms above our head. Enjoy this nice deep stretch. Once again, with your hands to your heart center, gently raise the opposite foot. Again, you can bring it to your quad or down to your calf, and work on balancing here by looking at one point that's not moving in front of you. You can keep your hands together at your heart or raise your arms above your head for an extra challenge and balance. If it is more comfortable, you can keep your hands on your waist. Use this pose to ground yourself. Tree pose mimics the stability of the trees around us. Release your leg, bring your arms above your head, stretch up, and exhale. Come back into mountain pose. Feet grounded, palms pointed forward. On an inhale breath, raise your arms above your head. You're going to come into what's called eagle pose. You can cross one elbow in front of the other, and if you can, cross at the wrists. If you would like, you can cross as well at the knees and at the ankles, sinking down so you are balancing on one leg. This pose is a great position to squeeze out stagnant blood in your extremities so you can scrunch up your face and squeeze your arms together. Release eagle pose, shake it out. We're going to come into eagle on the other side. So here, cross your arms, bringing the opposite arm above the other from whichever side you did first. And here you're going to cross the opposite leg. You can simply cross the legs at the knees or try to twist your leg so you also cross the ankles. Hold this position here, sinking down like you're sitting in an imaginary chair. Again, feel the stretch in the back of your shoulders. And release eagle pose, stretching your arms up, above, stretching over to one side, making a large C shape with your body. On an inhale breath, stretch up to the center, and on an exhale breath, stretch deeply over to the other side, again making a C shape with your body. Coming back to center, you can sink into a forward fold, bend your knees, and gently release your head, neck, and shoulders and arms down to the ground. Relax here in this forward fold. You can bend one leg and then the other, or just rest. On an inhale, with knees bent, come up into a chair position. This is a great position to build both balance and strength in your core. Imagine like you are sitting back in an imaginary chair. Knees bent, release the pose to come back into a forward fold. Exhale, and try to let your back body melt down towards the ground. You can keep your knees bent here, especially if this is the first forward bend of the day. On an inhale breath, look up with your hands on your knees for a more flat back. And then on an exhale, come back into a deeper forward fold. Again, it is totally fine to keep your knees bent here. On an inhale breath, rise up, arms overhead. Bring your hands to your heart and thank your body for working on this practice. We'll come into one final pose, bringing one ankle above the knee and sinking into a chair position with legs in a figure four shape. This is again a balancing pose, but can also work your core as you work to keep your balance on one leg. Release the leg, raise your arms high, and exhale. Bring the next leg up so your ankle crosses right above your knee, making your leg shaped like a figure four. Sink down like you are sitting in a chair, balancing on the one standing leg. Exhale, release. Inhale, bring your hands up high, and exhale to a forward fold. Inhale with a flat back and exhale deeper into the fold. And on an inhale, slowly come up, raising one vertebra at a time until you come into standing mountain pose. It's a beautiful day at Mount St. Helens today, and I'm thinking about you, and I love you, Mom. Namaste.